What's going on, friends and fiends? Is your friendly neighborhood WriterMonkey coming at you live from the treehouse with some more Final Fantasy VI. Alright, last time we beat the shit out of some bears and had a kung fu fight on top of this mountain. Right now, we are trying to go down the other side. Our main goal is the returner base. We picked up Sabin, our local kung fu expert, and that's basically about it. Go get some treasure here. Looks like a tent. And I'm still fighting with 4-direction controls and trying to decide between the 4-direction and 8-direction controls. And just like that, boom, we're on the other side. Fantastic. That was fast. And when we're over here, it's the same sort of monsters that you normally fight, like right outside of South Figaro. Really nothing we haven't seen before. Just, you know, the usual shit. But if we go and take a look at Sabin here real quick, he has more than just that pummel I've been using. He also has Aura Cannon, which hits enemies with basically a Hadouken, and Meteor Strike, which is a giant-ass suplex. Which is what it was known as in the Super Nintendo version. It was just, well, suplex, but the giant ass was implied. And we're just doing the auto battle thing. Hit him with the Raging Fist, aka Pummel, if for some reason you're playing along on the Super Nintendo. Gotta get that XP, get that monies. So if we go all the way up here, we'll see another little mountain thing. That's the returner base. And now plot happens! And by plot, I mean we just get led by this guy to meet with this world's version of Barry. This world's version of Bernie Sanders. But first, we're gonna walk around back and forth because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Alright. Got a save point up there. Don't need it at the moment. See, it's like... Okay, maybe not quite like Bernie Sanders, but he has crazy hair. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, that looks like me when I first wake up in the morning. Pretty close. My beard isn't that glorious yet. Alright, so, you know, just back and forth. She burned down a city and killed a whole bunch of dudes, lol. And now we have a... Well, people appear innocent, there's a box. It's Pandora's box. Straight up. They just stole Pandora's box. For plot, thematic reasons. Hope. Well, I'm glad that we've taken a break from magic shaming. So that's kinda nice. And he needs a nap. So he just kinda fucks off. We took a nap too. And now we are just controlling Terra. Everyone else has some interesting stuff to say concerning why they are fighting the Empire. It's pretty fucking generic, to be perfectly honest. Aww. Locke, you so sweet. But enough about that, let's get some treasure. Phoenix down, we can always use those. And we kind of have free reign of the base here, so now we have Sabin. And he's like, you know, whatever, I trust my bro. He's cool. And again, more hidden shit in various set pieces. There's really not a whole hell of a lot to say. This place is functionally a town as well, because as you can see, we got a shop. The room directly south of here, I believe, is an inn. And if I remember correctly, it's free, which is kind of nice. But we're going to timidly go back through this door, for reasons, and talk to Edgar. What do you got to say? Or, no, we're gonna get treasure first. Yay, high potion. Now we're gonna talk to Edgar. Edgar! Yeah? Okay, he has a good point there. So we want you to decide for yourself, but, you know, not gonna force you into saving the world. Fuck, we can just end the game right here if you say no. That's a mysterious door. Maybe we'll be using it in the future. So, let's go outside and talk to Bannon. And for the record, fuck that noise. It's not worth it. So we just get kicked back inside. Talk to him again and say, nah. Not gonna do it. Nope, 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 nope. And he gets progressively more depressed as we do so. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, WriterMonkey, this is very clearly one of those things where you just have to choose yes. You are wrong. You are wrong, and you should feel bad about it. Just like Tara does right now. So, this is a cutscene, by the way. Control has just been taken away from us. We go and be depressed. And evil music. The slow-walking fellow here. Slow-walking. It's like a geriatric doing the poppet lock, but he got the shit stabbed out of him. And it looks like South Figaro has been invaded. It's almost like that rich guy writing a letter about the weaknesses of the city sold you out, or something. So we send the thief to sneak into town and do something. Gotta get that last minute flirt in. And warn him of the creepy perv king. Moves in like a hawk. He is not amused. But his brother is. What about us? What about love? Okay. So, mysterious door is about to get some use. It's the back entrance. And we get dragged along anyway. So, yeah, in a way, it's one of those things, it's a but thou must choice. But if we say no 3 times, we get the Genji Glove. This thing is fucking amazing. This allows you to... Any character that has it equipped is able to dual wield, and we will be abusing the shit out of it. Not to the point that you could break the game in the Super Nintendo version, but we are going to abuse the shit out of it. Now, I put the sprint shoes on Sabin for a reason. And also Genji gloves, because look at that. Boom, boom. 2 claw knuckle things, and we gonna kick us some ass. Alright, looks like everything's good to go. We do have Bannon in the party, and we are kicking them to the back row. I haven't shown it off, but there is... Oh. I forgot! That mysterious door I pointed out is just a dead end. I completely forgot about this. Yeah, so if you go up here, there's treasure. Significant amounts of treasure. And from what I remember, you are not actually able to get back here later. Okay, so we got a Knight's Code. That's another relic. Basically what it does is it turns you into like a... In Final Fantasy terms, it'd be a knight. But in almost anything else, it'd be like a paladin. So basically, if you have it equipped on one character, and another character has low HP, and is about to get hit by something that'll kill it, the character with the Knight's Code equipped will jump in front of the wounded, almost dead character and take the damage. It's not an item that I typically use, but it is something that comes in handy, shockingly enough, at certain points. We're just gonna get a quick save going on here. Well, not a quick save, a real save. And I remembered to hit the actual back button this time. Alright, so we're gonna head down this tunnel, head outside, and do crazy shit. Woo! Crazy shit! Yeah, so if Bannon dies, it's game over. What does this mean? Not a whole hell of a lot, as you will see pretty quickly. Or not, because I have the auto battle going. Okay, so what Bannon has that makes him kinda special is he has a... Oh god, what's it called? I think it's Prey? I don't know. We'll actually see here in a second. Yeah, he has a move called Prey, which is a full party heal that is... It doesn't cost MP, it heals really good, so if you somehow manage to die in this area, you are either very underleveled, or you just really suck at the game. Now, this river is also important for another reason. Especially if you're playing the Super Nintendo version and the PlayStation version. I haven't tried it in this version. It could work. And I know for a fact it does not work well in the GBA version. There is an area where you can loop. Because you saw how we picked a direction at like a little crossroads-like area there, right? Well, there is an area that you can just go into a loop. And if you have a controller with auto-fire, you set up all your characters to do what you want them to do in battle. You set the auto-fire switch for the A button to on, and you just let it sit overnight. Let's see, if you let it sit overnight, you come back and everyone's at like level 30, level 40. If you let it sit for like a full day, you get up into the high 60s and 70s. Now, to be honest, that is... It completely negates the whole trying to keep your level low to min-max and be the best you can, but you can power through the main game afterwards. It's no effort. I mean, it's seriously just a fucking cinch. Because if you have Bannon just sitting there praying, you're not gonna die. And if you need to gain a few levels because you're feeling a little weak during all of this, you can just shoot that loop like 5 or 6 times and you'll be fine. And the nice thing is there are save points along the way. I believe we burn a tent here. It's either this one or the next one. I think it's the next one. Sorry, need a sip of the drink. No, we do burn a tent here. Because we don't have eye drops. And, 3 of our guys went dark. Kinda hard to see. And yeah, I'm gonna cut this part out. Guys, stop. Stop! And we're... No. God damn it. And we're back! Hop back on this raft, and we go along our merry, merry way. Now, when you're on the raft being pushed along like this, you cannot open your menu to heal or whatever. You have to do everything in battle. So, if you need to switch out weapons or whatever, you're gonna have a bad time. Okay, well, that's not exactly true, because in the item menu in battle, you can switch out your weapons. But that's about it. You can't switch out armor and such, if I'm remembering correctly. Not that it really matters, we're kicking everything's ass. It's totally not a big deal. And right here is where the loop is, so if you select up, you go up and around, you come back down and go back right back to there. I do think I shoot the loop at least 1 or 2 more times, so I will cut that out, and when we continue onwards to the left, I'll pick back up right where we left off. And also figure out how to talk, because Jesus Christ, I'm getting tongue-tied. Alright, and we're back, heading left, and getting into another battle. There are a lot of these. Probably gonna cut a few out. Okay, second save point. So, you know, to use items, heal up, be sure to save, because shit's about to get real. Okay, so after that second save point, we're gonna come to a drop in the waterfall, and I think there's maybe one more. Nope, here he is. We got ourselves a boss battle. Say hello to one of my favorite characters in all of Final Fantasy ever. This is Ultros. He's a big purple octopus. See? He's also bad, and he will smack the crap out of you. However, he has some very easy to exploit weaknesses. Such as fire. Look at how much damage that does. It's crazy. And he don't like it. So he hits you with ink, and then you got your Raging Fist, which he also isn't too huge on. But it's like he forgot that blinding someone really doesn't affect magic. Because it really doesn't affect magic. He also does this thing where, you know, he'll say a little blurb like that. He's clearly talking about Terra hits her with a pretty strong attack. At some point, he'll say something along the lines of, like, muscleheads, hate them, and then attack Sabin, or then say something else and attack everyone with his tentacles. But if you keep just going on blast with the fire magic, he's really nothing. I mean, honestly, how difficult can a boss be if you have someone that can basically heal your party all the way to almost max for free? I'm not gonna lie, this game really doesn't get challenging for a good long while. And that's it. We won. But we have goofy music playing, which can only mean one thing. There are shenanigans afoot. Doing the finger wag. Wahaha. Hey, I think I've seen this porno. And Sabin, being the tactical genius he is, decides he's jumping in the water to beat the shit out of this octopus. I wonder how well that's going to go. Flop back up onto the raft, you say. I think he missed. Thank you, Edgar. Glad that I didn't just pull that joke out of thin air. Sabin! See you later, you silly bitch! Oh no! Now Sabin's going down the river that way. Everyone else is going to fuck it, just read. They are explaining all of it. And that's the end of this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time where we check out South Figaro.